Okay, so here we are, back with the ornament. So I thought about putting a tassel on the bottom, large tassel, but I think what we will do is I've dug out some gold bells from the stash, and I think we'll have those on the bottom instead with a little piece of green braid, and then around the outside to cover up any of the glue sections here, I'm going to put some berries, which I think will work okay. Obviously there's some bits here and there, and I'm not going to use hot glue for those. I think I'll use the Cosmic Shimmer, because it dries clear. So let me get the berries out. So I've got some of these, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas Signature Collection by Sarah Davies. The box is absolutely destroyed, so I don't even know why I've still got... Oh, I wanted that so I knew where they came from. I've got a selection of berries in here. And we've got some gold frosted and some plain gold. Red frosted. Some little pine cones as well, which would be nice, added along the edge. So what I'm going to do is just kind of add a pine cone, frosted berry. Obviously that all needs chopping off. So, you know, as you go round, you've just got like a little additional Christmas piece on it. I've got to put a big bow on it as well. Now, that's the point. Let's have a look at this bow. What about this one? Yeah, I think it's going to be this sort of size. So this goldy yellow kind of organza ribbon, but of course I need it to cover up these joins, so I'm going to have to get one that's plain as well. Okay, so I've got this kind of metallic gold one. You can use that as well. Now to make this bow, you know how I usually do them. I usually make the front piece, fold a piece around the middle and add the tails at the back, and that's it. But I've seen recently online that you can do a kind of concertina. Let's get it a bit bigger. Where's the ornament? So we want it coming right across there like that. Even if it's at an angle. Okay. So it's like a concertina effect. You're probably all saying you've been making these like this for forever. Thought I'll have a go. So you layer it and layer it and layer it. Although I haven't, it's not wired, remember, and I did see it actually with wired. But then you kind of squish the middle and fan it out, which I thought was really nice. Obviously, like I say, they was using wired ribbon, but I haven't got any in this size that I know of. So we'll give it a go first. Obviously if it don't work, we'll change to something else. So yeah, it just kind of fans out like that once you squish the middle. And then you layer the other one on top. So you do the same thing with this, and you have a really full bow. And of course you've got to cut the centerpiece, and you've got to cut the back tails. So that on there like that. Squish the middle. And I've seen pipe cleaners and cable ties. Trouble is, this is not wired. I'm not liking it a whole lot. Right, so I've also seen pretty much what I do really is you cut yourself some lengths, glue them together, and then make a circle like this. And you do that with as many pieces as you want, all the same size preferably. I didn't even measure it. I didn't want to waste this piece of ribbon. Again, it was with wired ribbon, but I don't have it in this size. And we'll just use that one like that. Okay, and then they're added together like this on top of each other, and they're squished, and then again you've got a bow, but it was wired, so that's why mine doesn't go out very well. But that's really pretty. And it's squished with like a pipe cleaner or a piece of wire or whatever you've got. I have got a piece of wire in here. So squished together. There are better videos online of it. I'm just trying an alternative to what I normally do, which isn't always a good idea. And then bind them together like that. Then you add the other ones on top, so that would go on there like that, and that would be good because then I can actually cover the side bits as well where there's joins, so that would be good. So that's probably a better one for me for this project. And let's get rid of these tail bits. Off they go, never to be seen again. Yeah, like that. And then could just keep it like this, piece around the middle, tails at the back, and it's done. But I'll add another piece to the front. smaller one. Obviously, if you've got pre-made bows, it's a lot easier. I did get out some Anna Griffin ones, but I thought let's have a go at making one. Right, so then that will cover the wire up. Then we're going to put a piece across the middle. And you can fuss with it after and move it about and get bits where you want them. Obviously it's a lot easier if you use the wide ribbon. It's the second time I've dropped my gun. Sit that off. So that goes around the back. Show you again now, because obviously I didn't collect the other bits in it. Like that. And then we've got to make tails. Which I normally do and stick on the back anyway. So they're going on the back. And then you've got your bow. Bit of hot glue. And there we are. So that's without the wired ribbon. This gun is causing real issues with glue threads. And then you can just separate the bits of ribbon at the back. That's a really easy one. Really easy one. I mean, like I say, I pretty much did that sort of thing with my bows anyway. But yeah, have a go. I'm just going to put a bit of the Cosmic Shimmer in now. Just stick that top bit down. So then that can go across the top. I can glue either side of the bow there, so none of that nonsense can be seen. Could even put a berry on the top there if need be. So let's get that attached. There we go, and I'm going to stick down this side here so that can't be seen, and I'm going to stick down this side here. And there we are. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's move on to the berries. Now I do want to put the berries on with hot glue, but I'm a bit worried that it won't work. So a little bit nervous about what I'm going to do. Right, let's have a look at these bells. Let me go and get a tassel. Okay, so the box of tassels, and I think what we're going to do is use a very thin braid because the green and the gold doesn't want to go through the bells. So we can snip off a tassel and use this one. That's better. And there are the bells. So let's get this back. So let's see how far we're going to go with this. Right, so I'm going to hot glue the tassel braid, cross it over, stick that to the bottom, and then probably put a couple of berries over the glue. Okay, keep that bit in case I need it. So there's our bells ready. We need to start going round with these acorns and berries. So a berry on, acorn at the top, acorn at the bottom. Okay. Get rid of this wire, which is always good to keep. So berry at the top, and I'm going to cover up this hot glue here. So I just want a little dab. And the trouble is with a glue gun, as you well know, it just doesn't come out in a little dab. Then a little cone here. And I think that one's too big. A leaf maybe? Yeah, a leaf. And a leaf. So it's just something like that, and I'll go around doing that, covering up a lot of the hot glue, you can see. So then we can have a frosted one. That's got frosting all the way down that. Got to have a clean up after this one again. Right, so frosted berry and maybe an acorn going the other way. I wonder if I've got enough room here to just bend it round. Just bending the wire round just to give it a little bit of character there. So little berry there, and then acorn to the side. Like that. So just going to go around doing that, and then I'll put the bells on, and then it will pretty much be finished. So I've got some more acorns. There's a glue strands everywhere. Oh dear. some more acorns in the bag here. And some other berries, and these were from Holly and Ivy pine cones. Come with little leaves, berries, flowers, all sorts of bits. So I'll use some of those and work my way around, and then come back and show you. Okay, so here it is finished. I've been round with the berries and the acorns, covering up most of the glue strands and things. Still quite a few hanging off. And then I've put the bells on the bottom with a berry and a cone. And that's it. So it's all finished. There's the shaker on the other side. More glue strands. There we are. So, as doing all my videos, I want to thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It means so much to me in the channel. It really, really does a lot for it. I want to thank you for your comments. Love your comments. Keep them coming. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.